Okay, if everybody would like to come and take a seat, please, that would be great. Thank you. Hello. Hi. Hi, how are you? Hello again. Right, okay, welcome everybody to another session of Counselling and Rehabilitation for people with superpowers, where superheroes and supervillains, we all come together and we talk about how we're feeling and we all leave with a greater sense of who we are. After all, sharing is our greatest power. Oh, hello. So we have a new face here today. Welcome. I tell you what, let me introduce everyone. My name's Neil. I'm one of the volunteers here at the centre. Norm, as they say. My only power is the power to care. And to my left, his magical beauty, it paralyses his enemies with jealousy and awe. It's...
Picture perfect.
Fighting crime never looked so good.
Next up, it's the ex-soldier who volunteered to have weapons put into his body. Rising the ranks, it's...
Motherfucker.
Fuck duty. Fuck justice.
And next to him, a man so resistant to germs, his DNA mutated, and now he can take on his enemy's weakness. It's...
Allergy.
I'll make you come out in all kinds of rashes.
And next is a lady who gets taken out to dinner by all the wealthy men before poisoning their breakfast in the morning. It's...
Serial killer.
You'll snap, crackle and pop when I'm done with you.
And lastly, someone who, well, just confuses people with his speed. It's...
Snail's pace.
Anyway, what's your name? What's your power?
It's Annie. Hi. I can make people fall asleep and then manipulate their dreams.
Ooh, that's a good one. You should team up with Dr. Psycho.
Who's Dr. Psycho?
Dr. Psycho is the most powerful villain ever enlisted. Once he grabs hold of you, he doesn't only control your mind, but also your heart.
So, what's everyone been up to this week?
Excuse me, you forgot about me.
Sorry, this is Sidekick. She's just been made redundant by her last superhero.
No, my name isn't Sidekick. I am a sidekick. My name is Captain Commander. Call me if you want to take command of the situation.
Oh my god. You're so useless, and even your catchphrase is pathetic. Do you just take all the ones that heroes try but never use? There's a reason they don't use them. What was it last week? The hardest obstacle to overcome is yourself. I mean, what does that even mean?
It's deep. Think about it.
Why are you even here? This meeting is for super people. You don't have any powers. Sidekicks aren't allowed catchphrases. Neil, do you want me to throw her out?
Now, Allergy, stop that! It doesn't matter if you don't have a power or a catchphrase. What matters is your heart.
I have a heart?
If you had a heart allergy, it'd be the smallest heart ever to beat.
It's not the size that matters. It's how you use it. And I bet mine is bigger than yours.
I'm not getting dragged into another charge of spat with you, Allergy.
I think it is what?
What? Neil!
Guys, I know you two have a long history, but we've only just rebuilt the canteen after you fought over the last ham and cheese toastie. Let's just calm down and remember why we're here.
Whoa. Okay, guys. You just need to calm down. Yeah? Just stop. Calm down.
Yes, thanks, Sidekick. Anyway, now, in times of stress, I like to think about my loved ones. After all, love is our greatest power. Victor, why don't you tell us about your relationship? How's that going?
I'd rather not.
Come on, PP! You couldn't stop talking about Melissa last week, could you? What's changed this week? Come on!
She died!
Oh, no. What happened?
Hey, don't blame me. Okay. Last Tuesday I was hanging a school bus full of children off a cliff in one hand and choking his fiancée with another. I let go and I made him choose who to save. You could have saved the girl, but you chose to save the kids. Don't make me out to be the bad guy.
You are the bad guy!
You should have called the commander compound. I mean, I could have come out and helped you save both.
Oh, and what could you have done? I've seen you on the news, standing there in the background as your hero saves the day. You're on crowd control.
Oi! Crowd control is a very important part of the superhero business.
Your job could be done by a paper sign flapping in the wind.
Now, Allergy, we have been over this. You make impulsive decisions and they always backfire. Did you try your breathing technique?
I did. I counted to 10. But she only lasted to 7.
I'm very disappointed in you, Allergy. You knew that was a naughty thing to do and you did it anyway. Now, what do you say to PP?
Sorry.
There we go. Everything's back to normal. After all, forgiveness is our greatest power.
That's why the love interest never works. It's always better to have a companion. The bad guys never kill off the companion.
Because we know that no one would care. Honestly, if I tried to kill you right now, who would stop me?
Me? I would.
Oh yeah? The old team back together, just like the good old days. What, you seriously don't remember? 4 years ago you were holding auditions for the position of your sidekick. You had a whole TV show around it, man. I remember you sat behind your judge's desk and you gave me the thumbs up. You liked me. There were so many scenarios that you put me in to test my skills, and God, no matter who or what came before us, we was unstoppable. The perfect commanders. That's what our badges would have said. And I remember in the semi-finals when you booted me off, you put your hand on this shoulder, right here. And you said, "You are a hero to me." Was that a lie?
Look, I have trouble remembering that part of my life. My marriage ended badly, and I was drinking a lot. And if I'm honest, I don't remember filming much of that show. And when it bombed in the ratings and it didn't get picked up for a second season, I thought that was it. So I decided to end it all. I drank as much as I could with the aim of flying to the side of a mountain. But instead I missed. Instead, I drunk flew into the side of a children's hospital. And as the building began to fall, and no matter how fast I flew or how much debris I tried to move, I couldn't save those people from the destruction that I had caused. Every time I close my eyes, I still can see their faces. I killed 69 innocent people that day. I don't think I'll ever get over that.
That was so brave of you, PP. Thank you so much for sharing. We all make mistakes.
I'm so sorry, Picture Perfect. I had no idea.
That's fine.
It's Captain Commander.
I'm sorry, you're just so forgettable.
I'm not forgettable.
It's okay, Sidekick.
It's Captain Commander! I have spent years training in the army until one day I was abducted and I was shoved into the back of a van. No, was it a car? Anyway, and then I found myself trapped inside this scientific experiment with Dr. Frankenstein. No, was it Dr. Maverick? Powell! No. Hold on.
See? You're so forgettable, you can't even remember your own backstory. Sit down.
I think that is a good time to end it there. Well done, everyone. I'll see you next week. Annie, could I have a word? So, how did you find it?
Okay, I guess.
Great. Well, we like to think that we can help everybody here. So the price is 1 million per year.
1 million? I can't afford 1 million per year. I'm not actually sure you help people here either. I'm not too sure why they come back. Maybe I'm best just figuring this out on my own.
Stop right there. Don't you realise you're now one of this doctor's patients? Just like all the other idiots in this room. And now you are going to return every week and talk about your problems.
I can't afford 1 million a year.
Well then, you're going to be a villain in this story, I think. And you're going to go and rob the banks and get me my money. And if a superhero tries to stop you, you're going to show them just how powerful you are. And they will never forget your new name. Nightmare.
Okay, Neil.
Great. See you next week then, Nightmare.
See you next week, Neil.
Like anyone would ever believe you.